Good morning, everyone. Back again with your another English class, and today we will discuss some extra questions of the chapter The Portrait of a Lady, so that those who have missed, they can even recall the chapter. So now let's start up with the extra questions, which are usually asked in your CBSE exam. So kindly be attentive. First question is, describe the change in the relationship of the writer with his grandmother. That you know that how you need to mention and which points you need to mention. I'm just giving you the points. First, compare and contrast the lifestyle of village school or the lifestyle of village, and then compare or and contrast it with the life at the city, right? So these two lifestyles, when you will be comparing, then that would definitely show the change in the relationship, because when they were in the village, they both were spending time together and all that, which we have already talked about. So you will be able to do it, isn't it? So now the next one is, mention drastic changes which came into their life. That is exactly the changes that they both were spending lot of time together, and then later they were not even able to see each other. So that was the drastic change in their life. Then third is inability of modern education, as the grandmother was quite uneducated. She didn't have the knowledge of modern education and modern technology. So she was not able to cope up with the things. So that even changed their relationship, isn't it? So then next one is, the grandmother didn't protest, but her silence meant disapproval. So now here, how the grandmother responded to everything. She didn't speak anything, but she accepted her loneliness, right? So this even was the change in the relationship. Then resignation. She thought that it is by her choice, all things are going on by her choice. Nobody has put it on her these things, right? So this was even the change in the relationship. Didn't utter a word, just kissed and got excited when he came back. So when the author was moving to abroad for his further studies, then even there was a lot, there was a big change even, because when he was there in the village with her, at that time she was all the time talking to him, instructing him, directing him. But here she didn't even say anything. She didn't even say a single word. Rather, she just kissed him, and she got quite excited when he came back, because the bonding never ends, right? So this is the answer for these were the points for question number 1. So here, why was it hard for the writer to believe that his grandmother was once young and pretty? So can you guess that what might be the reason that he was not able to imagine his grandmother as pretty and young? Why? Because he had a thought that he had been observing his grandmother for last 20 years as it is. So she had never been so young. She would never be so older than that even. So after 20 years, even the appearance would remain the same. So when he is thinking that after 20 years, because he was thinking that beyond that nobody can grow older, so then he was not able to imagine her before 20 years, that he was not able to imagine her as young and pretty. as it is he could imagine her. So old physical appearance is the first point. Then wrinkled face, he thinks that it can never change. Then the silver locks, and then already looked so old that she could never grow any older. So that is the biggest thing in his mind, that she is the same for around 100 years. So then third is, what was the turning point in writer's friendship with his grandmother? So now what was the turning point? The turning point was when they shifted to the city. So now here, move to city, then her orthodox nature became became responsible for that turning point. If she had not been orthodox, then definitely they would not have parted too much. So then city life culture didn't suit her. Then move to the question number 4, that is, how did the author and his grandmother spend time together before going to the city? So now here you only need to mention the time which they spend in the village. So that is, they worked as they not they she worked, the grandmother worked as help and support desk for for the author, and she was always accompanying the author, always providing him all the jobs done. That is why I have taken up as help and support desk, right? So then this was the thing which you were to mention in the previous question. So now next question, that is, when people are pious and good, even nature mourn their death, justify. So now what happens? Do you it depends upon your own responses actually. So now, but in regard to story, how can you connect it with the story, that the nature even mourn the death of good people? Because you can connect it with the behavior of those sparrows who didn't even peck the food on her death, and then who didn't even chirp, and then who flew away silently. So these are the connections which you can get from the story to show that the nature even mourn the death of good people. So now the next one is, how did the grandmother spend her day in the city? Earlier we have talked about the day they were spending together in the village. So now the grandmother, how she was spending her day in the city. She was spending her time on the spinning wheel. And what else she was doing? She was not getting any stray dog therein. So she was spending more time with those sparrows which she was finding in the courtyards. And you remember that incident, that these sparrows were sitting on the shoulders, or on the legs of grandmother, but still she was not showing them away, right? So this was and then she was praying all the time, and then she was telling her rosary beads. So these are the things where she was spending her time. So next question, why was the grandmother upset when the writer started going to the city school? So why was she upset? Because of the English teaching, because of the music teaching, because of the science teaching, and then because there was no teaching of God and scriptures. So, and then what else? She didn't have knowledge of modern education, that even made her upset, because now she was feeling that she was not able to help the author in his studies, which she earlier used to do. So now the next one is, now she was not able to give any support to the author. Sometimes she was letting the author get up but she was not dropping him to the school as he has started he moving to the school by motor bus. So these things made her upset. So now next question is describe the grandmother in your own words. This is a very important question which comes repeatedly in the exam. So here I have mentioned the points for this. She was deeply religious, kind-hearted, though not externally beautiful, but she was internally she was quite beautiful, right? And then graceful, dedicated, strong character as in she accepted all the challenges of life. Whatever the life gave her, she accepted it beautifully and she didn't blame others for that, right? Silently, she accepted everything. So, this is all about her character sketch. So, now the next question is, why didn't grandmother like music learning? So, what is the reason? Why didn't she like music learning? Because she thought that she was an orthodox lady. She thought that this music learning is for those harlots and beggars. So, this is nothing to do with the gentle folk, with the people of respected families. So, that is why she didn't prefer that music learning. So here I have given the points to be added. So now the next question is, how did the grandmother celebrate the homecoming of grandson? So now how did she celebrate? You remember that she hugged him tightly, but she didn't speak any word. And then what else she did? She called the ladies from the neighborhood, and then what all she did? She started thumping a drum, a dilapidated drum, and then what she did? She sang for hours, and then what all she did? She skipped the prayers even. So these are the things which she did on the homecoming of her grandson. She even sang the songs which were used to be sung on the homecoming of warriors. So those were the things which she did on her grandson's arrival from abroad. So these were the extra questions of the chapter, The Portrait of a Lady. So we'll stay tuned with a new chapter tomorrow. Thank you.